What's up, guys? If you are into music reaction channels that are honest, raw, and authentic, look no further. You found your destination. It is the Taz and Philly Show. Welcome to our journey.
And make sure that you subscribe below and enjoy the show.
What is good, you sexy son of a guns? It is Philly. That is Taz. It is the Taz and Philly Show, and we are back with another reaction video. What's up, guys? It's Philly and Taz, and we are back with another Ren reaction video. Taz thought that was a little sperm swimming around in the dude's head, but it's not, clearly, but he thought it was.
At
And
first glance, I want everybody to tell me at first glance in the comments, does it look like a sperm? I would not think it's a person's body. Don't lie. Be truthful in those comments.
it doesn't look like any sperm on the fucking human planet, but, you know, hey, whatever. This ain't a sperm reaction. This is a Ren reaction. So we're going to move on to something completely different, all right? So
I hate you.
This is Eden Nash. It's Ren featuring Eden Nash, and the song is called Ocean. I think it's a lyrical video or audio, more or less. I don't think there's any real actual like music video to this, but we'll see. Not sure what it's about. Never heard it. Think it's several years old. It's a little bit older. But listen, it's a subscriber request, and Ren's music for the most part has been absolutely excellent. There hasn't really been a bad direction that we have hit yet, so I'm looking forward to it. Every request we've gotten is pretty much a song I've never heard, and it doesn't stop tonight. So I don't know if you have any thoughts before we get into it. It's been a great ride so far, and thank you to the subscribers, who keep requesting these songs. So go ahead, Taz. What do you think?
Yes, thank you to the subscribers. I'm kind of now treating every video as if we got new subscribers watching this video for the first time, because you just never know when somebody joins. But thank you to the wonderful fan base that we have that's growing. It means so much to us. A, it keeps us stoked. Two, it keeps us more pumped to create these reaction videos and think of new ways to offer variety to the channel. We cannot thank you enough. We also recently have reached over 1,000 subscribers a few days ago. Philly and I want to extremely thank some of our super thankers who actually donated to go towards our funding, which one of the first two things that we want to do is to get better audio and video equipment to make the experience more magical. So thank you for that, and any future donations. With that being said, getting on to Ren. If this perhaps is your first time watching this, because you're like, oh, I heard about Ren, let me see what he's all about. Ren is just a musical genius, lyrically and musically. He's very diverse in the fact that he could rap slow, fast. He can sing also. His musical talents are just amazing. Like some of the beats that we have experienced for the first time are just wicked sick. I was I've never heard that before. So I really like how he's so creative and so thoughtful. And then on top of that, a lot of his songs, if not all of them, have a very important meaning. Whether it's through his own time in his life when he was sick, he brings it out in song, or if it's just something that's just lighthearted to make you smile, that's Ren. So tonight, this is an extra treat because I don't know anything about Eden Nash. Whenever he has these collaborations, it's always been with somebody that I've never heard before either. So I'm excited to see what Eden Nash sounds like with Ren. So that's always cool. Other than that, you have anything else to say, Philly, or should I get this started?
No, I'm expecting this to be a possible multi-genre, full of musicality potentially. I'm expecting some lyrical genius nature here. And without further ado, I mean, let's get into this here.
He loves using my words, which
Yeah.
means he
Yes.
likes those words.
Yes.
Yeah. Don't
Right.
lie.
Absolutely.
Up, stop talking after press play. Ooh. Ooh, I like that. Nice.
I'm at the bottom of the sea. I'm gonna stay down, down, stuck here in a dream.
Ladies and gentlemen,
how are you this evening? Our names are Ren and Eden. I hope you're sitting comfortably, relax and I'll stop breathing. Life into the music scene, addictive music, nicotine. Don't lose your head like guillotines. I'm tapping on the drum machine, they're blowing off the ceiling with rhymes that I'm revealing. Producer, poet, singer, songwriter with the feeling. I split the wicked cricket team, I'm beating it like Billie Jean. It's time for heroes, libertines, stretch your mind like limousines. I rip the script, just spitting quick, the splits and that I'm spoken with. And I'm dope and gold to the broken holes in MCs like a beauty kit. I break this, lit this, misfit, break the gist, the chat, a strategist, the passionate, blasphemous alchemist making a manuscript. I'm taking the rate to the faces, the fakes, and I'm making the cake when I'm making the bacon. I'm making mistaken my way, but I learn in return when the lessons it makes. And I'm vividly given the golden ability, literally killing the complex officially. Oh, bro, you know I show flow agility.
Back at the bottom of the ocean, I'm at the bottom of the sea. I'm gonna stay down, down, stuck here in a dream.
At the bottom of the sea, I rise to the top with these rhymes that I drop, and ain't nobody stopping me. Yeah, I spill my soul on this sheet of paper. Brain is my source and my tongue creates the tongue twist, kiss your lips, can't resist, and my rhymes flow like the sea. Out on my own, down by the sea, walk to the waves, dip in my feet, carry my hurt, carry my pain, give me new life, baptize me, carry me so far away. A place where my dreams become night and day. A place where I know I can achieve. Ocean, ocean, help me believe.
Trouble no more, I'm a free man.
Trouble no more, I'm a free man.
Shackles gonna fall off these feet and
Shackles gonna fall off these feet and
fall to the floor, you know I'll rebound.
fall to the floor, you know I'll rebound.
King of the shore, you know I won't drown.
King of the shore, you know I won't drown. Trouble no more, I'm a free man. Trouble no more, I'm a free man. Shackles gonna fall off these feet and Shackles gonna fall off these feet and fall to the floor, you know I'll rebound. Fall to the floor, you know I'll rebound. King of the shore, no I won't drown. Down, 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 down.
At the bottom of the ocean, I'm at the bottom of the sea. I'm gonna stay down, down, stuck here in a dream.
Oh my God! Yes, 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 yes. Oh, first of all, before I forget, because it sounded like it was 3 people on there.
Yeah.
They weren't both Ren, so it only says on the video that it's 2. Let me look in the description. You start talking. I'm gonna look in the description because I want to give props if they mention a third person.
Yeah, I didn't see anything about a third person either, but I would agree that was 3 different people. Yeah, I mean, listen, there it is again. Like piano, that was different, and another kind of unique sort of beat. I'm not sure at this point who's Eden Nash. I'm assuming Eden Nash was the second rapper on that. Eden's a guy's name, right?
I thought. I mean, I could be wrong, but when I hear the name Eden, I think of a woman. So that was that woman's part. But I don't want to assume. So I don't know. We'll have to look that up.
I mean, you could be right. I mean, that could be the truth. I don't know. I was thinking that was a guy, but what do I know? I thought that the female part actually reminded me a little bit of like I think Meghan Trainor a little bit had like that sort of similar kind of sound to me. It's just her voice, but I liked it quite a bit, man. I thought that was a groovy kind of song, kind of got your head moving, a little bit of a dance to it, a feeling to it. I liked the piano, just the way he like there was a lot of layers to that beat, I guess is the word I'm looking for.
Yes.
Sort of unique though, very unique. His beats are kind of unique, man. There's nothing really that's there's a lot of I won't say similarities. The similarities kind of like there's things in his messaging that are similar, but like the beats and the music are always very different and unique to me. That's why I really like him. He's willing to try things because those are like I feel like the beats are kind of unique. I can't really think of anybody else that he reminds me of in the sense of how he lays it out and how he flows over top of them. And not just because he's British and he has an accent. I just mean the music itself is different because he incorporates piano and he incorporates the guitar and he uses his beat, like his mouth, like a beatbox. And I mean, he's very unique in that way. I dig it a lot.
You are absolutely right. Unique is the perfect word. Before I forget, I did check in the description of this video. It doesn't mention a third person, so I'm not sure why it just says Ren featuring Eden Nash. At this point, if you all know in the comments, let us know. We don't know at this point if Eden Nash was the guy part singing with Ren or the female. I don't like to assume because I don't know. Also, what I said before this video is I said that Ren is just so a musical and a lyrical genius. This is the perfect example. I got excited when they started playing the piano because that's one of those old pianos like at a saloon like back in, the Western times and stuff like that, at the bar that has the swivel doors and you go in the saloon and there's that person playing there, ding, 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 ding. It took me back to Western times. This one show I used to watch growing up as a kid, whenever they went into town, Little House on the Prairie. I'll do that shout out because that's my shit.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Watch your mouth. Don't talk about my show, but that's my shit.
Michael Landon.
Yes. Rest in peace, Michael Landon. Amazing. I still watch that to this day. But anyway,
you look like a guy that would watch Little House on the Prairie. You really do.
Why?
6'5".
Thank you.
6'5". Fucking gigantic human being sitting back watching dainty Little House on the Prairie. It's so adorable. So adorable.
Thank you. That's the best kind of dish you think it is that I ever got. But anyway, that saloon piano playing took me right back there. But that's an example of Ren. Think about how many songs, besides like a Western song or a country song maybe, how many songs like in the rap genre, let's say, have you heard the saloon piano being played? But that's Ren. He takes stuff, remember like in The Hunger, I think in The Hunger, you had said, Philly, that it sounded like he took spoons. It could have very well been spoons, but again, that's being creative. He just mixes it together so perfectly. It's just, you can't help but bop your head. So this was so cool, and it had that rhythm. It took me there. I was bopping all the way. I love the layers to the lyrical part because it was 3 people singing. I don't know who that guy was, but he sounded amazing. And then if Eden is the female, like her little chorus part sounded amazing too. So let us know if you know which one is Eden. But all 3 voices sounded great. The whole damn song sounded great. And this was an audio video, but it still moved us. It still got us bopping our head. It still made us feel like good inside. That's a testament. Also, it proves that not all songs need a video portion to it. So I was pretty impressed. I really, really love this song. I'm giving it away, but hey, you should have guessed by now. What do you have to say?
So like when I was listening to it, like I understand now, the Western thing you kind of said, I wouldn't have necessarily thought that like when I was first hearing it, but I do know what you mean by that. So I kind of get where you're coming from. It's almost like we're, back in the day when they had like the movies that had like no voice and like Charlie Chaplin's on the screen. He's like moving like that. It's like it's got like the piano behind it. That's what it sort of reminded me of too.
You're correct.
Kind of unique. But like I said, I'm just a little confused on like what part was what. Like I heard him. I feel like I heard somebody I never heard before. Unless he played 2 parts in that somehow, and he just sounded different. But I feel like that was 3 different people, and that's what
you could be right. I thought that for a moment because I know he can sing. I mean, he would have had to make his voice deep because when he sings, it doesn't sound that baritone. But let us know if you know that also. Like I know we can Google things, but we actually have fun when the subscribers educate us, like for real. So. We don't go to Google. We'll wait and see if somebody answers that. 9.9 times out of 10, you all are great at responding with the answers. So we thank you for that. If for some reason you don't know, we'll wait a while. Then I'll Google it because I want to know.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I was all in about it. This will be something I'll add to the playlist again. He has not disappointed. I mean, this dude's got a large catalog of really good music, and the guy's like, what is he? How old is he now? He's in his 20s still, right? So like, it's crazy.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure he's in his 20s, but if not, he's early 30s at the most. Dude's just got a ton of, and we're not even anywhere near close to the finished thing. I mean, there's a bunch of busking videos we have to go through. The dude is really impressive. Really, really happy got a chance to find him because, I mean, it's not somebody I probably would have heard prior to having this reaction channel. I mean, we basically got it because of our subscribers pushing us down different rabbit holes, and
Right.
That's what this is all about. I mean, I'm getting to I'm getting to live different types of music and different types of groups and different types of genres just by their, suggestions. And I got to imagine that our subscribers are as well, because, if some of our subscribers came for Tom McDonald, let's say, and they hang around and they hear Falling in Reverse, maybe they didn't know anything about them, or they hear Ren or whatever, you're going to find some things you maybe never heard before. I mean, we've gone everything from Ginger, which is like, hardcore with the screaming, to like Beth and Joe, which is like the most like beautiful fucking song you can imagine. And it's like,
Right.
it's kind of cool. And I like the diversity of everything. And the diversity of our channel is almost like a microcosm of what this song was, or what Ren is. Ren is
nice
complete,
Scrabble word.
and I'll spell it for you too. But it's very diverse. Channel's diverse, I feel, and like Ren's music is diverse. So it kind of goes together hand in hand. So another great song. It wasn't, what's kind of cool is this was a little bit different. Like, a lot of his music is directly related to his sickness and stuff. And not to say that there wasn't some connotations in this. It just wasn't, it wasn't maybe directly that. So kind of neat to hear another layer from him. So I was impressed. Anything else you'd like to say about that?
I am ready to vote because I've said a lot. Let's do this.
That's true. Probably half the subscribers are asleep now. However, if you're still here and you're awake, guess what we're about to do? Well, anybody new to the channel probably doesn't know, but this is ass or pass. Basically, thumbs up, thumbs down. If it sucked, it's ass. If we liked it, we pass it. Thumbs up, thumbs down for anybody new to the channel. And then anybody who's been here a while, you know the drill. Tazzz is going to count to 3. Well, I'm going to drum roll, and we are going to rate this bad boy. So, are you ready?
I am ready. 1, 2, 3. Boom.
That's for Ren. That's for the guy that we're not sure.
That's for Eden, question mark. And since I don't know if there's a third person yet,
Eden.
Then that's for the third person.
That's for the beat. That's
I'm
for
not doing beats. Beats don't have feelings.
That's for the Western piano.
That's for the sperm in the person's head.
Exactly. The black sperm with fucking feet. The weirdest sperm I've ever seen in my life. I don't know what sperm this guy's seeing.
How much time do you see sperm?
I mean, listen, any time that I've ever seen it, which is not often, I would imagine. I mean, but it looks like a fucking tadpole, not some long Michael Phelps swimming in a pool.
I can't with you.
If anybody doesn't know who Michael Phelps is, you could Google it. Then the joke will become funnier.
You Google that because we're not telling you.
But thank you from myself, from Michael Phelps, from the fucking sperm in the guy's hand. We appreciate you from the bottom of our hearts. You could be anywhere in the world that you'd want to be tonight, but instead you watch us react to a sperm. So again, thank you from myself, Philly. That is Tazzz. That was Ren. The song was Ocean. Really appreciate you guys again. And thank you for being here, and have a wonderful night. We'll talk to you soon. Peace.
And take it easy and keep it breezy.